Yeah, someone just texted me. It's like, yeah, I've been waiting.
Fuck.
So
Whoops. Technical.
we would have found out
Yeah.
eventually. So,
Oopsie doops.
Thank you, anonymous viewer. Technical difficulties, but we're here. We're live. A little late. It's okay.
let me find something to throw up. Where is it?
So, Travis, that's your
Alright.
Inktober prompt. So
Yeah, I
far?
know it was like a mess of pink,
I mean,
but
Also a name of my band.
it'll it just needs to be parsable enough for me to convert it into an ink drawing.
yeah.
And that's when I have to worry about real readability. It's also just been like individual components have been size changed so much that little snippets and clippets get dragged along,
Mhm. I think
and it just makes things a lot messier.
I think once you actually start inking it out fully, it'll be and like it's a bit cleaner looking. It'll be a
If
if
if I start inking it
true
out.
if. Also, if I just saw it closer, I'd probably be able to tell more.
Yeah. I mean, I can
No, I mean,
scroll in a little bit, but mostly it's just shorthand to try and map out all these little brainstorm ideas I had.
gotcha. Well, happy Inktober, happy October, everyone. It's October. Wow, welcome to 10 Paces. I have no clue what number episode this is. We've never kept track.
I believe 25, if my numbering's correct.
One of us has kept track.
I could be wrong. Technically 26 with the lost episode, I believe.
Yep. Almost two lost episodes. Again, thank you.
Well, I'd call this 25 then,
Yeah,
because that first one was episode 0.
that's right. That's how you start.
I think that's actually. Let me check my files. Is that how I have it? I think that's even how I have it labeled.
You clever little.
Oh, maybe I don't.
Upsetting.
Huh.
I'm going to move it on to the first prompt of the night. You don't need a segue if it's number one.
I mean, that was your. Yeah, carry on.
We had the idea to take a drawing from the past. I don't know. It's up to them how old. I think Dakota went basically as old as he could.
The oldest that was applicable.
Yes. And just redraw it. See how far they've come, how they take the idea and change it up. What they'd add and take away,
Also, remove that idiot loser badge, please.
I mean, you did lose last week, but okay. You did say please.
Where's... Okay, I was about to say, Joe and I share this honor, thank you. I will not be stolen valor.
Do I need to put Joe's name up there too so you can share the badge?
God, no, I'm not Joe. Just because I'm tall, generically white, have a very monotone voice.
Yeah, you look the same to me.
And draw.
Graduated the Kubert School.
The same year, work at the same restaurant.
We were roommates.
Are you sure?
Kind of.
And they were roommates?
Wait, I've never seen you and Joe in the same room.
Travis, this is your fault. You introduced us. You created
I
this
introduced
monstrosity.
you when you were Dakota. So that's on you.
It must have been a really awkward situation for who I was dating at the time.
No, I'm Joe.
Actually, funny thing, the second time Joe and that person met, she did mistakenly go up to him thinking it was me just because he was tall.
And slapped his ass and just dug in.
Not quite that awkward, but still awkward.
Hey, babe.
So there's a little more weight to this than I would like.
We can move on. Do you guys have your old photos to show, or do you want to show that at the end, or not at all?
I can pop it up now. What do you think, Travis?
Yeah, I show it up top, and I'll show that I've only gotten worse at drawing over time.
I think you'll be surprised. If we were smart, we would have given those to me, and then I could have put them up. But oh well.
Ooh, that is bizarre.
What?
I can see a quality difference on the restream that I can't see on my monitor. One sec, I'm gonna move something.
Okay.
Ooh, that monitor is not the best. All right.
Oh, is it just your
So,
monitor that's doing it?
yeah,
Weird.
because you guys won't be able to tell the difference, but do you see this little like
Yeah.
the fuzz around?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not visible on the screen I'm working on. Which
Oh wow.
I was thinking about that earlier today. Like I need to replace this ASAP.
Yeah, I can see it.
So
I mean, not vividly, but obviously.
yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Cool. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Hell yes. I got 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes, but not for long. 3, 2, 1, and go. Shoot. Whatever we used to say. Draw? Who knows?
Draw. So with this, like, it's a drawing I found from high school. I didn't the only art class I took in high school, regrettably, was senior year. And why am I not drawing?
Because it's not senior
Right.
year.
I guess not. I guess so. But so I don't know what prompted it, but I honestly think it was just bullshit from us hanging out and somebody making a candy cane shiv, as you do, as a kid with a candy cane. But Assassin's Creed was also real big at the time.
I've made many a Assassin's Creed wrist tool, let's say.
Yeah, so I decided to make an Altair Christmas edition.
Santa Assassin?
A Santassin. Sant. Yes.
Michael Santana. Which also that bad Santa or not bad Santa, what's it called?
Dirty.
I think it's called Violent Night.
Dirty.
So David Harbour. There's a David Harbour Santa movie coming out where it's just he's Santa and it's an action thriller, and I'm just like, this is wonderful.
It's an action thriller?
Or not thriller, but like just like your typical action movie, but set with David Harbour as Santa, and it's ridiculous, and I love it.
I just assumed it was going to be another, I don't know, Christmas horror.
No, it is very much like what am I thinking? John Wick meets just a classic Christmas story.
That sounds.
But John Wick is Santa.
That sounds pretty cool.
I was pleasantly entertained by the premise.
Then again, I was entertained by the premise of Morbius. So
yeah, what's wrong?
I've heard Morbius is very bad. Just once or
Have
twice.
you seen Morbius is very bad though?
No.
All right, case in point.
You gonna provide me a copy? Like, what are you saying?
I've seen it many times over the course of 30 seconds.
But have you heard it?
I did not have audio. I figured the ambiance of complete silence was the best way to enjoy Morbius.
If that were the case, it would be a silent film.
I'm just saying, without the gasp of all the astounded theater folk, I wasn't sure, I didn't want to ruin that for me.
Oh, okay.
For when the third showing came around.
And I guess this way, since you like it so much, you can then watch it at normal speed with audio and enjoy it even more.
Right, I've already tried to convince some people to, accompany me on this journey.
And they're like, but it's so good.
Right. They're just like, I don't think you can handle this.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that, man. I mean, I think 3's enough. It's nice that you have friends that are looking out for your well-being.
Yeah, and definitely not just shying away from the best piece of media we have,
It's some
involving vampires and method actors, specifically Jared Leto.
Is he the Morbius?
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea.
He's the
That's
voice
alright.
of a generation. He's not just a Morbius.
I never said that's all he was. You know, he really cares about Mars. And I just realized the irony of watching Morbius in 30 Seconds when his band was named 30 Seconds to Mars.
30 seconds to Morb.
How have I not seen that connection made already? I love it.
There's that podcast name.
30 seconds to more. Yeah.
God, I don't want to beat the joke to death that hard.
I don't know. Eventually it becomes cool again.
It's okay, because it's a vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's undead.
Yeah, no blood flow.
And the creativity of the film or the vampire?
Yes. So,
Backwards.
Travis, your picture is a lot older than Dakota's was.
Yeah, it's
About
over a decade old now.
twice. Oh, you just carbon dated yourself.
Yeah, whereas mine is somewhere in the range of 5 or 6. I'm leaning towards 6.
So like 2015-ish, 2016.
Yeah. My interest in art is a lot it's short-lived compared to what a lot of people would assume.
Yeah, you just went real hard.
You know, most people draw when they're younger, and when I got into it, every time I got into it a lot, and I eventually convinced myself out of it because, you know, we're always told it's not a career, it's not this or that, and eventually
It's just very much like a Midwest thing.
right, and eventually it wasn't even like anyone was actively telling me that was the case. I just knew that was the stigma. And eventually I just started ignoring that and went for it.
Follow your dreams, kid. Unless you're on 10 paces.
Yeah. Like, same here. It's not like anyone, actively poo-pooed my artistic aspirations, but I guess it's just the underlying theme of living in the Midwest. Like, you've got to make car parts or work at Boeing, or you don't have a real job.
Yeah. Or do HVAC.
Yeah.
Like do one of those shitty blue collar trades, or you don't have a real job.
And I mean, like, respect to the
Oh,
blue
yeah.
collar people, but I could not, it's not what I want to do.
Yeah, I didn't want to accidentally call them out because, like, absolutely necessary service, but not for me.
I was gonna call him out because
Go ahead.
we don't exactly live in a state that's known for respecting individuals or their differences.
The only individual I respect is myself. And even then, that's a stretch.
Yeah. Obviously, that's a generalization, by the way, before anyone gets mad. Not about Aaron, about the state. Aaron.
That is me, yep. Wow, 10 minutes have almost passed. Already.
What a segue.
What a segue.
But, yeah, I mean, like, back on it, it's weird that that's the pervasive ideal in, Midwest culture is the And I think it has a lot to do with arts being wildly underfunded
Yeah.
and less accessible. Like, I didn't have a high-speed internet until college,
Wow.
and there are some people who never had it in all of their time in Missouri.
Yeah. I'm friends with people right now that can't get high speed internet because they live in it's too rural where they live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my grandparents actually tried to make that jump just last week and got told there's too many people in your area that have it.
Wait, see,
Like we,
so it's like
they
overloaded?
yeah, there wasn't availability.
Wow.
Turns out, I didn't know that was a thing. It was one of the minor companies.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense because I was like, those.
Yeah, not one of the.
So they work for the factory store.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the monopoly companies. And by that,
Like,
I mean shitty
Arcade.
ISPs.
Yeah, like Hasbro.
And Baltic Avenue.
Yeah. My grandparents were told they don't own enough railroads to be there.
What's your favorite Monopoly color to buy?
Reds, baby.
Go red. That's the
Yeah.
corner bit.
Yep. Just after the second bend.
I think
Because statistically they're the best properties.
yes.
Because
Like-
value to being landed on.
I say I think I'm for the purple because I really enjoy watching people get happy, pass and go, not taking purple seriously, and then getting absolutely obliterated.
I thought that was brown. I could be wrong.
Brown's immediately after go.
Yeah, purple's the one like right after it, right?
I think
Magenta, kind of the fuchsia, is right after jail. After brown is the light blue.
Oh, apologies. I'm thinking of light blue then. Haven't played.
Oh
that.
yeah, light blue will fuck you up. It's a sleeper.
I've always I love that high gamble of whatever the most expensive one is. I want to get those.
Yeah, Boardwalk and Park
Yeah,
Place.
I want to get those two. Load those fuckers up and just wait for the jackpot to roll in.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what it's there for. It's a game ender,
Yeah.
but it's so hard to get those properties because of how like seldom they're actually landed on.
Yep, and there's a lot of ways to just skip go or go straight to go and just miss out on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what I would do is try to get both of those and get that corner, the light blue and the brown.
Yeah.
But I'm no Monopoly expert. Like I haven't played that game in years. I haven't played for so long. When I was young, I didn't know that you could like trade and haggle with people.
Oh yeah,
So-
I only knew that because of the computer game.
Oh, that would make sense.
Just happened to have a computer game, and trading became a fucking nightmare. Even with computers, because they were always trying to haggle with you.
Yeah. You can't outsmart a computer.
And if I set them to easy,
This is
outsmarted out the gate.
it's true. You have a medium brain.
I can't wait. I can't wait to turn the difficulty down on Skynet. Oh, and if it wasn't clear, Aaron and audience, these were like the same concept,
Okay.
both done terribly wrong.
Well, now you.
So that's why it's only one over here, because I'm just like, I want to make this guy and make him like right.
Yeah.
I'm actually falling into a similar pitfall. The difference is now I know it's a pitfall.
What is it?
Is I'm raising that eye too high.
Oh, so his head was crooked, almost.
Yep, you can see right here the eyes are off, and I was doing the
They
exact.
have it.
What?
A habit? Is that what you said, Travis?
Oh, I said they have it.
The
eyes
eyes have it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, no, just wrong, right. Doesn't do shit, follows the curve of the skull.
Travis.
And you got the.
Sorry.
That's it. That was done.
Okay.
It's Travis's turn.
Yeah, Travis. How's yours coming along?
The pose is definitely better. I definitely had like this weird stint in high school of drawing characters just with like the blandest pose possible, just so I could show off everything on them.
Yeah.
But honestly, this one, like, there are parts of it that are kind of inspired, and I'm proud of my younger self for coming up with those. Some of it's a little rough, but it's all very hard to see because I didn't understand like just how to effectively use like a really toothsome paper.
What do you mean?
It was sketchbook paper, so it just has like a grit to it.
Oh, okay.
The opposite being a smooth piece of paper.
How would a smooth piece of paper make a difference?
A lot, mostly texture. A lot of way like a pencil or brush or water, ink would flow over it. You can get a lot of different looks and effects. Have you ever seen like the watercolors that look almost like colored pencils?
Yeah.
Usually that's on paper that has a little bit of tooth to it that gives it that texture.
Okay.
I wouldn't even say a little bit, like medium amount of tooth. But yeah, it's used a lot more in mixed media or wet media. But most textbooks, not textbooks, sketchbooks have a little bit of tooth to them.
Yeah, which in hindsight is so weird because they were the uh like chosen textbooks for the drawing, or it was just general art, I guess, that I was in, but really heavy tooth.
Probably the cheapest would be my immediate guess. What's time looking like, Aaron?
We've got 14 minutes.
All right.
Gonna have to speed through this. But I can imagine that like in high school, that drawing took me forever.
Right. I know I spent at least an hour, if not more, on these little ass hats.
And I had nothing but time because as long as it wasn't the work I was assigned to be doing, I was happy to do it. So like I'd only I'd read books and stuff in math class or draw pictures in math class.
What else did you do in math class?
Lots of sleeping. Lots and lots of sleeping. Like maybe in hindsight, what should have been a disconcerting amount of being asleep.
Well, oh well. What can you do now?
Right.
Sleep it off.
Sleep it off.
Well, I guess I got all of it in early because now I can't fucking sleep in for the life of me.
It's all that regret building up over the years.
Maybe. Or my brain's just coping with, whatever's going on better.
Yeah, maybe.
I just found school terribly exhausting when I was there.
Well, they don't try to make it in. It could be enjoyable, I feel. Maybe that's the I don't want to use this term, but the um intellectual in me. But like learning can be fun. You just have to it's just more difficult so it doesn't happen.
If it's presented in I don't know, if it's not so rigidly structured.
Yeah.
But the American school system is designed to get kids ready for factory work.
Yep.
Because it hasn't really changed since the 40s.
Not
Besides Common Core.
Yeah, well, I don't think a lot of people like that.
Right, and a lot of people like factories. That's what they're known
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, my good friend, the mill.
Where's my Dare Lion but for factories?
You mean like anti-union?
I'm
Anti or pro?
I'm Tommy the Tire. You can make me and my friends.
I'm
Create my family.
I'm Union the Unicorn.
Oh god, immediately killed by Bezos.
That would be their one of their
God.
training videos.
Find
Well,
the
they
per-
wouldn't call it union because they don't want you to associate it with anything good.
But then they hunt it down and make its horn into a.
And that's how you get Fortnite, kids.
Oh shit!
We made Fortnite out of unicorns, so disband your local union.
Yep. Don't. Wouldn't you rather spend the fees on V-Bucks?
I heard somebody called V-Bucks the first cryptocurrency the other day, and I didn't know how to react.
I hate that.
Nah, like Riot Points have been around forever.
The progenitor.
Gaia
And
coins.
I mean, before that, you had a RuneScape Gold.
And I guess before that it was WoW.
RuneScape, I think, predates WoW.
Are you serious?
I mean, at least original RuneScape.
Well, that's a good look for WoW. Or sorry, RuneScape. I mean, not WoW.
RuneScape's still around. I have no clue how.
Die-hard gamer
yeah.
fan bases with time.
I know exactly the kind of reason and person.
Twitch.
No. Someone Travis and I both know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys.
I'm sure
Also,
when
they made RuneScape Classic accessible by phone.
Yeah.
Because there's somebody I used to play, well, still on rare occasion play D&D with, who was upping his cooking level while we were playing D&D.
Oh, jeez. That's a little too much.
I mean, he was still playing really well. Also, one of my favorite people to play with.
Well, if he could cut it. I get mad when people were, well, not mad, but I'm just, when people are just sitting on their phones the whole time, and I'm like, dude, we're playing.
Oh yeah, like if they're addressed and they don't know what's going on at all,
Yeah.
like play or don't. I understand like sometimes things don't involve you, but
You still have to know what's going on.
yeah, try and get involved
I felt really bad.
because
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's only fun if it's only as much fun as the level of investment there is.
Yeah.
So you can't really. It's not one of those games where you can really shrug it off and be like, "It's just a game." I'm like, the imagination is all we have. That's why we're all here.
Yep.
But sorry, you were gonna say.
You watched all of Tiny Heist, right?
Yes.
I felt really mad when, or not mad. I felt really bad when Griffin was in that crate for like 6 rounds. Like in the middle of the heist, he's just like, "Okay, I'm gonna sit in this crate and wait. I'm gonna ready in action."
Oh yeah.
And he was just sitting in there for like 6 minutes or 6 rounds. I'm surprised that he didn't just get bored and do something else.
Nah, I think like as a DM, he and a professional,
Yeah.
he kind of respected that. I could see another one of the McElroys maybe doing that, but
Yeah. Fairies is over now, so you can watch it. I can and need to. Also, hello, Kyra.
hey, Kyra.
I think that.
Yeah, I just started Fairies.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah. First episode, like out the gates, just beautifully. I'm really curious to see because it's very political,
Yes, it's kind of like Chronic Candy.
but more so court politics.
Well, I thought
Forget
originally that's what Chronic Candy was going to be.
No, there's a lot more. I don't know. There's a lot more bloodshed, I guess,
Yeah.
because that's where the intrigue. Like it's more actual politics rather than just saving face in a social setting.
Yeah. And while I have like an interest in that, I don't know if I could do that. I think it takes a special group, like a special table, to be able to pull that off.
Yeah, I think it takes a lot more session zero
Yes.
than your typical game, because you have to set up these intrigues. Like you have to set up wants and desires for and goals for all these people involved in the court, and you have to set up foibles for them
Mm-hmm.
before any of this, and it all has to be very subtle stuff because you know even so much as throwing a fist or spitting on someone is going to have massive social ramifications.
Yeah, you could start a war. Like, you could start an entire war by just pissing off the wrong person in the wrong way.
Right.
And this is all Dimension 20?
Yep.
Or okay.
The one that they just finished up, I think, yeah, was a fairy. It was like a fae, campaign.
I think very like Shakespearean fae.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was interested on how the DM would work because isn't that one's not Brennan? Because he's
No, it's a Bria Iyengar.
okay, because he's doing crit roll. So
He's a player in it.
oh, what was the one where he did something else?
He is in Critical Role as well.
Oh, he just has both. I guess they're probably in the same area.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, if you could full-time D&D, wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. Without like a single second, I would drop most any job to do that.
Yeah, same. But apparently, if Brandon is any indicator, it takes the brain the size of a planet to pull
Yes.
off.
On a scale that's like able to be monetized, yes.
I mean, they have like a whole at this point a network,
Yeah.
but that's also through a lot of circumstance, like not Comedy Central.
Going bankrupt
Yeah.
and dropping a bunch of their.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if we're just talking about, creative upstarts following their passions and doing everything on their own, like, Game Grumps is another example of that.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Aaron owns essentially a media company, and I don't even know what they're doing anymore half the time. But it sounds like they've got a bunch of other ventures going on.
I think they have a couple games in the works.
Yeah, and I mean they've put out 2 games so far.
All I know
that I'm aware of.
What was the other game? Because I know Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy, and there was I think it was called like Soviet Jump Game or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Where it was kind of like a thematically different Mario 100 or
Yeah.
whatever that game was.
It was like a Mario battler.
Which is so weird that that's a genre.
Yeah. Even weirder is that Nintendo didn't keep it around.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why you would go through all the effort and, honestly, money to make a game that you would only have live for, like, less than a year.
Money's used to sustain, and...
True. It probably wasn't making them much money.
Right.
I'd also argue Nintendo doesn't always make
the most sense.
decisions based on what most people would expect or think.
No.
Yeah, that's why they're so behind still on online stuff, but it's also why they have more enjoyable online games.
Yeah.
Yeah, about to say
Because I don't want to talk to people online.
Yeah,
They're all pretty much terrible.
there's a reason I turned voice chat off and used Discord.
Right.
Because I only want to talk to a few people. Most everyone else does not need a voice. You've got about a minute left.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. This one.
I'm gonna have to speed out some of these lines.
Yep. When you were doing the earrings, Dakota, it looked like you were working on a Beerus picture.
I could see that, especially once I added him the color.
Yeah.
I do like a chihuahua looking goblin.
Yeah.
I love so there's a big reason I picked this as well, because it was the start of two recurring trends in my artwork I noticed. One, how much I love goblins and all their forms. And putting earrings and big ears.
Ooh yeah.
This was the start of both those, I think.
More room for more earrings.
Are goblins like the fantasy or the equivalent of possums for people?
You might have to elaborate on that for me.
Where like there are just people that really fanboy over like specific animals that a lot of people don't like possums or rats or.
I would argue a lot of people like goblins in general, so I don't think so.
Okay. I think the opposite, where a lot of people like you had that one, or one of you, I don't remember which, had that one player character who just wanted to fucking murder a goblin because they were just a goblin.
Oh, that was me, true. So you do have a point there.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of
maybe.
people I play with, like, whenever he plays a dwarf. Like, and also I played a goblin player character with the, fully cognizant that I am typically level 1 fodder and
Yeah.
was way exceeding my projected lifespan by, I don't know, getting past level 1.
Yep. That is a ceasefire. I'll let you guys do some finishing touches.
Mess around with.
Kyra says their goblin boys are doing good.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if there's a game we could do where I find a bunch of images that you guys can only use as like brushes. Would that, assuming you don't crush it down small enough to where it's just like a smudge?
Just a brush. Yeah. Actually, I thought of suggesting that instead of this.
Oh.
So I'm in.
So kind of like our photo bash, except like it'd be more like selecting smaller icons, like, for example, emojis to use as brushes.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you guys ready? As ready as you can be?
Yeah, I mean, that's a ceasefire. I obviously didn't make as much progress, but
it's okay. We can always come back to it too. If you want to see, did you? How do you guys feel? Aside from the level of doneness, because obviously we can't touch that right now.
Yeah, it's a half hour. I mean, considering this was still, the originals were still like 2 or 3 years before I ever would like touch color. And I never used color at all for like my first few years doing art. So I mean, just that alone is already miles of improvement. Other than that, yeah, I'm happy.
And you got it done a lot faster, probably, than.
Oh, absolutely. I'm surprised at how quickly I put this out.
Travis, how about you?
Like
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, I'd post this on my Instagram, which that I think's enough of an endorsement.
I'd say the pose is a lot better, and I took a lot of the elements that I really liked from it and started to make them a little more clear. Some of them got a little more muddled. Like, I do like the Christmas tree bracer. Everything in here got kind of messy on the old one. It's not the right one. I did like changing this to a poinsettia. I think it stands out a lot more, and the wreath here is a lot more fun,
Yeah, I like it.
and still fits like the build and the bulk of Altair.
Yeah. I really like the idea that you got going on. I'd like to see where you'd go with it if you did continue.
I mean, I think I got most of the key elements. I would want to, around here, do something fun with the daggers. Like, in the original, they were gingerbread men. But I want to do something that, I don't know, just doesn't feel so tacked on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And bring it back for the Christmas episode.
Yeah.
so we have that to look forward to then.
And I'll bring mine back for Goblin Day.
Goblin Days,
Every day is Goblin Day.
right?
Oh, shucks. I would 100% just do an episode where we draw goblins all day and don't acknowledge it at all.
Well, way to. It's not burying the lead, it is fully erecting and shining a spotlight on the lead.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's every character is played by the lead. I would love. I could not be more genuine about this. Just 10 paces where we come in with no prompts, and our only mission is to just draw goblins all fucking show.
I mean, we can totally do that.
Hold on. Let me. What day does my birthday fall on?
I thought you were gonna ask what day is my birthday.
No, not yours. I'm not.
March 12th, Dakota.
Hold on.
I thank you for reminding me.
Hold on. What day is my birthday?
It's on a
December
Sunday.
29th.
Wow.
Damn, so close. Oh, it's daylight saving time? Well, if it's still happening. Man, one day off from it being on Monday.
Fuck.
We can celebrate the day after.
We can. But we do also have to make a stipulation that we take a request from Red Axum.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
because it's.
Oh, we share a birthday. Sorry. I knew Travis knew.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to explain.
We can.
I was going to eventually, but
We can give him a birthday gift.
yeah. And I don't know if I'm ever going to believe Kyra when they say it's their birthday.
Not until I see the certificate.
Yeah, show us the birth
Yeah,
certificate.
show me the birthday certificate. Give me them birthday papers. So I ended up.
Wait a sec.
What's up?
Wait a sec.
Okay.
When did I go to New Orleans last year?
Oh, shit.
Because
It was shortly after I came back from Jersey, I know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say like August, no, September.
No.
was that the 10th though?
Yeah,
Like
It actually was around this
I
time.
think it was closer. I think
Yeah.
it was closer to the
it was
8th.
literally right now.
All right.
I knew it was coming up. I just didn't realize quite how soon, and I apologize.
Uh-oh.
Oh, You too can follow 10 paces if you want your birthday forgotten.
That's a guarantee.
Clearly.
I mean, considering I forgot what day it was today.
Happy birthday, Conrad.
Yeah, happy
You got a
birthday.
suggestion?
Yeah, fuck our next prompt. You got a suggestion?
I mean,
Honestly-
we could do the toolette, but what are we
I-
drawing?
Oh yeah, we still can do it.
Yeah, I'm down for this. Besides, I've already fucking peaked for the episode.
Fairies it is.
Berries.
Hold on, I'm gonna cheat.
I'll see if it's allowable.
I just have to find it.
Ain't no law that says they can't.
True. You're gonna use that, you
I-
fucker.
No, I'm not gonna.
Gonna say, oh no, Dakota, you got 7 erase tools. Shucks.
Oh no, delete every layer. I forgot I added this.
Control S.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this up till we start. Yeah, fairy's cool.
We can 100% do that. So whenever you guys are ready, we're doing fairies for Kyra's birthday, and we are doing toolette. Do you guys want me to spin the toolette first, or do you want to get a start?
I feel like a lot of them will need something on screen to affect.
Okay.
So we should probably go for a few
Yeah,
minutes.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, draw. I have another cat in my house right now.
Is that good or bad?
One who's not normally there? Or?
He only recently was allowed to run around because he's big enough.
Ah.
But he came to my desk and said hi. So I had to announce.
What a good cat.
Yeah, what a good cat. He's
What's their name?
their name is, they have a couple names, but their first name, and it's the one I treat them with, is Sweet Face.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like my friends who
It's
have
also
the,
a really good.
Oh, good.
I was just gonna say that's a really good like mafia nickname.
Sweet face.
Hey, Sweet Face. Give him some shoes, some new shoes.
Hey, sweet face, why don't you bust out your violin case?
Play him a tune, Sweet Face. This is Beethoven's last.
That's a great name for like just like a weapon or something. I don't know.
What?
Beethoven's
Yeah.
last. I just like it just sounds really neat. Like that's some fucking what am I thinking?
It sounds like a manga weapon title.
It's a hammer, but the head is a grand piano.
I was thinking it was a hammer. So it's definitely a hammer, and I like the head of a grand piano, sure.
Yeah, you when was I was thinking. Sorry, I had one of those things where your throat suddenly like closes up.
That's called
It's an allergic
Yes.
reaction. He's stabbing himself with an EpiPen right
that's
now.
okay.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what from. Jesus Christ.
Did you eat any shellfish today?
No.
Did you eat any shellfish in the last 30 seconds?
Aaron, I work at a Cajun restaurant.
Hey, buddy, we don't buy that kind of stuff around here. That's contraband. And you're contraband.
I would never tell anybody. Oh, got him. Throw him in the pokey.
Oh. And bye-bye. Man, now restarting this drawing feels a lot better. Cause I get to start it off knowing that they're gone forever.
Yep. No longer tainted.
I don't want to buy your follows. I'll pay you to I'm gonna pay you to take out my followers. Like, get them out of here. Make them leave. That's more interesting. That's a challenge.
Yeah, make it more difficult for us to be known.
Yeah, sell me a story. Do something.
Why don't you just get my whole channel banned? Just
I had somebody the other day try to, I don't know, hit me with a text scam where they're like, "Hey, is this so and so? It's me, Amy." And then they sent me a picture of a model holding a purse in front of a Chanel store.
Oh, yeah, that one I know. Yeah, uh-huh.
And I'm just like, "Are you? You're just not feeling it today, are you, bud?"
You're not even gonna try this time, huh? You get paid by the hour, or is it like commission? I watched a couple of YouTube videos of a guy that reverse scammers, and now my YouTube is just fucking full of that shit.
Dude, I recently found, like, I think a month ago I found out that was a thing, and I was so happy about
Yeah.
it. I love that YouTubers are dedicating their time to ruining these fuckos.
It's a pretty awful practice. Like I've
How do you reverse scam?
you know how to use computers,
Yeah.
and like whenever they would have you connect to them, he can basically reverse it and he can connect to them instead of them connecting to him,
Oh, okay.
and then he just has access to their shit.
Gotcha.
I did read a story. It was like a guy was getting scammed, and I have no clue if this is real or not, but it's fun to think about. Oh, Toolette. Hold on. Fuck this story. Get you guys screwed over a little.
Haha, we almost got out clean.
You got me distracted.
Yes, that was us.
So Travis. Well, yeah, Travis. Sure, you get number one. Here we go. New layer, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty easy.
I don't think he's gonna survive.
I don't think so. But Dakota, you'll get off easy. You just got the fill tool. I don't know if you have enough for the fill tool, but that's for you to figure out.
Things are gonna get real cohesive real
Yep.
fast.
So, just the fill tool or lasso and fill?
Travis?
Oh, that was his suggestion. I see.
Well, I mean, Travis, what do you think?
I'd say it'd be more interesting if it were lasso and fill.
Okay.
Because if it's just the fill tool, you've got like 2 clicks.
I was about to say, I already tested it.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
You got like 4 zones, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to just be like that.
Nah. You can use the lasso and fill.
Just fucking nuke it all.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's change up the way we're going with this drawing altogether.
Nice. But this guy was getting scammed or whatever. They were trying to scam him, and they were like, "All right, so send whatever money to us." And he said, "Okay, but the way my bank works, you have to. If someone's an untrusted recipient, the other person has to send them money first to prove that they're real." And so he would repeatedly get scammers to send him money so that he could send them money. And he would have a screenshot set up that would be like proof of needing that verification, even though it was just a fake screenshot. It was so funny.
Was it ever like a substantial amount, or was it just like cents at a
I think
time?
it was like $50 a pop.
Nice.
Yeah, it was definitely
That's pretty
yeah. Like I guess if you knew what you were doing and signed yourself up for enough scam places, that could just be your job.
Oh, they
Yeah.
The way they work, it wouldn't last long.
Would they blacklist you?
They Oh, they straight up are mega corporations in other
Oh,
countries.
really?
I only found this out from another YouTube video that actually went out of their way to take them down. Yeah, no, that's essentially the criminal organizations in like India is a big one.
Yes.
Like they're just straight up like organized in just modern day crime families. It's fucking
That's
wild.
crazy. I know I've seen like essentially call centers. Like it's like an office floor with
Yeah,
like
it's exactly what I
30
was
people.
referring to.
And it's such a weird environment, I guess. I've got to mute for a sec.
Gotcha. But yeah, like I've gotten I don't know, I had one Friday where for some reason like they just kept calling me and haranguing me, and I just kept getting like the same handful of people, and so I started building a rapport with them, and then when they wouldn't take kindness, I just started lashing out.
You can be happy. I just never answer my phone.
Now, when you say lashing out, do you mean like chungle down Vim where like I'm gonna shit in your mouth?
Basically.
I get them at my work. I work the night desk, and we get scammers from time to time, and they always try to pull the same thing where they're like, "Hello, do you know who this is?" And I'm like, "No, who's this?" It's like, "I'm the owner. I'm Mr. Blank," and I'm like, "That's already not the right name, but I'm just gonna go with it."
The Mr. Blank?
Yep. And
from Mr. Blank's Wonder Bank?
the very one and the same. I just waste their time. Like I'll be on the phone with them for like 30 minutes, and then they're like, "All right, so download this app," and I'm like, "I don't have a phone." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Sir, you don't let us have a phone. You tell us to leave it at home whenever we clock in." And I just fuck with them. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially if you're on the clock at a hotel.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there. I used to work every Sunday morning, and there was not shit to do after checkout.
Nope.
But yeah, like I called somebody a cretin. That's a fun word to use.
And it calls someone a fucking bozo.
Hell yeah.
You doofus?
Yeah, you fucking doofus. What? Who? Now, who the heck do you think you are?
Clown goof.
You trying to clown on me, you freaking doofus? I don't think.
Trying to clown on me? Don't you know who I am?
Do you even know who my father is? My dad made Nintendo.
My father.
What I said to somebody on League the other week.
What were you gonna say, Travis, about your dad?
Oh, he invented Clown College. Trying to goof a goofer.
Dude, my last name isn't Goof for nothing, sir.
And my father, Phineas T. Goof, would not stand for this low-level chicanery.
These are unsanctioned shenanigans. I'm gonna have to ask that you stop. But you know what doesn't stop?
The
Wheel.
clock.
Dakota's pain. Let's give him a new one.
Wheel.
I'll give that for Travis. Well, you don't have any color, so I guess it has to be for you. Change color.
I mean, you were originally intending it to be for me, it
Yes.
sounds like, right? Then that's fair. So I guess since I'm using a family colors, I'll change the hue completely.
Okay.
That seems like the fairest
Yeah.
thing to do.
I mean, you could just pull out the
So-
you change it like the hue tool or whatever, just the whole thing.
No, I just went to the other family
okay.
like the complete opposite side of the color wheel. It's off my
No.
thing, so you guys can't see it in chat,
Mhm.
but I'm just completely flipping my color scheme.
Do I have to continue on the same layer I'm on? I'll posit that to you both.
I've been doing it all on one layer.
He got the new. He got
Oh,
the new
okay.
layer.
aside from my background because
Gotcha.
it's just a flat color.
Yeah, that makes sense. If there is a new layer option, I should probably, uh,
Adhere to it.
I don't know, make that matter.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that merging them would just invalidate it. So yeah, Travis, you got rotate 90.
Well, I thought I got new color.
No. That was Dakota.
It was me, but he was gonna
Gotcha.
try to give it to you because he felt
Yeah,
bad.
because you just got the fill.
No. I mean, technically, it's just whatever order it
Yeah.
gets. I mean, for Travis being a new color, it's also not bad. It's kind of not really a bad option.
Well, it's too late. You know what's the worst part
Yeah.
about the new Mario movie?
Hmm.
They got rid of his cake.
I
Oh
don't
yeah, that's
care
supposed
about
to be the whole
Mario's
impetus.
butt.
You don't slim him down.
Cake was the entire incentive behind that entire game
Yeah.
franchise.
Peach,
He can be Hank Hill ass. I
dude,
don't
Peach
care.
made him that cake.
Does he even? I was talking with someone earlier about this. Him and Peach don't know each other. It looks like so far in this movie.
No, I think it's an origin story because it sounds like Mario doesn't even know where he is. Because he's
I
I
have
don't think
to
he
say,
doesn't even know who he is.
maybe an unpopular opinion. I watched the trailer again when it popped up as a YouTube ad. Second time around, don't like it, but it didn't not piss me off, but it didn't bother me like it did the first time. Chris Pratt's voice.
I assume that's what you're talking about because there's no other common complaint.
Yeah. And I like Jack Black's Bowser even more.
I would have to hear it again. I don't know.
I was already pretty on board with it, but
It's still like you can still tell it's Jack Black, but he puts effort in.
Right.
I would say it's a lot less noticeable it's Jack Black than anyone else is noticeable.
I pretty sure I said this on Thursday's stream. I really wish Jack Black and Seth Rogen had traded roles. Just because I think Seth Rogen's raspiness would add a lot to Bowser. I don't know if maybe he would have the vocal range to really sell it, but if we had Jack Black as Donkey Kong, it'd be a lot more like the Crystal Coconuts version.
I'm not familiar, but I'd have to hear Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong first. Because I do agree, I feel like Jack Black would be a fit. But I'm also like being a little pragmatic, like, but can Seth Rogen do Bowser as well as Jack Black? Dim buns. I have to assume you're talking about mine.
I think they were talking about Mario's.
Oh yeah, never mind. That makes sense. I forgot we talked about Mario's cake.
Never forget.
Um, we're just gonna leave that one alone. You know, the opposite of what Nintendo did to the cake. Anyway.
Don't forget what Nintendo's done to all of our favorites. They
What
even
have they
did it
done?
to their Pride and Joy Mario. They did first it was Snake, then Captain Falcon, then Wario.
Wait, Snake no longer has the buns?
They took away his fat, juicy ass.
Listen. All that espionage, it needed to stay. You know what? You've won me over. I am now on your side.
Yeah. Never forgive, never forget. Swear to God, if they try to come for this juicy dumper, they're gonna need a forklift.
Aaron, plug the OnlyFans.
Aaron can't help you now.
I'm trying to help all of us. I don't know what you're talking about.
You hear that?
I think Aaron's AFK.
That's the sound of me coming for you, Nintendo.
Oh my god, that sentence was real dangerous for a second. That's one I want to take out of context.
Oh, if only there were someone here to clip it.
I can clip it if
What?
yeah, I can clip it if you want.
Well,
Now, can they hear you, or is this one of those Great Gazoo situations where it's just me?
Oh,
I'm upset at your cowardice to ask.
I'm fair to the world, baby. I don't know what I clipped because I just got back, but I clipped it. I hit the clip button.
Even better.
And you know what other button I'm gonna hit? Toolette, baby. Here we go. Travis, yours is new layer.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm glad that that's bothersome because I thought it'd be easy.
I
Oh,
mean-
good. That would have been really funny. Dakota, you got 90 degrees.
oh, good thing mine's already very esoteric and whatever the fuck is happening.
I wish those switched. I would have preferred Travis working upside down, but this is good.
Clockwise or counter?
Travis did it clockwise.
Clockwise it is.
Or you could be counter and be my foil.
It's true.
Well, too late. Oh, good. Now she looks like she can't fly and is hurtling towards death.
Yeah, it's like Kingdom Hearts. Mark it off.
Mark it off. Or else I'll call my
Yep.
lawyers.
Oh, mark it off.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Fuck the police.
Oh.
Fuck landlords.
Yeah. So
I mean, with a free space, that's got to be a bingo.
the free space is check it out on YouTube.
Oh, it was the self-promotion.
Yep.
And you know, there are several other free spaces.
Yeah, we have a couple free spaces on our bingo board. But it's also
Yeah. Bingo that bell. Hit the subscribe.
Don't bingo my bell, you perv.
Yeah, why don't you tickle those Twitch notifications?
Also, those notifications.
Just grease that bell.
Travis, how's yours going? 'Cause I
Wrinkle
think-
those pylons.
Polish the like button. Travis, how is yours going?
Not bad, all in all. Like, I'm trying to stick to, just the main tool I'm using and not really switch it up, only because, not having a whole lot of control over that is the name of the game.
It's true. However, you can have the pen tool if you want.
That's what I'm using.
Well, then you're getting a reroll.
Wait patiently.
Yeah, I know. It almost went to pen tool again. So instead, you'll get lasso.
Okay.
And then Dakota.
It's going to be interesting.
That's the fun of it.
So I guess the
Yeah.
difference is
I think I'm
Travis can
gonna
use
stick in
other
black
stuff.
and white. Yeah.
God damn it. 120 or 180, Aaron?
120. 180 would have been awful. Oh wait, no, it's the other way around. I got it wrong. 180.
Okay. That's why I was like, hold on.
120 would be awful.
So-
I'm working at an angle.
One more and I am back to
Yep,
normal.
You'll get
Actually, God, this is harder now,
you'll get
I think. Because now I have to fucking think of my shading in reverse. Now I'm stuck on one color anyway. So
Why is it subtracting?
Common Core.
I think if you pass go and get a whole rotation, then you might get some bonus points.
You know, that's fair, because like most scoring on the show, it has nothing to do with the actual challenge.
That's right. I mean, no, it has everything to do with the challenge.
I'm just saying, it fits.
If this challenge weren't happening, you wouldn't be getting the bonus points.
Okay. You bring up a point. New games recently. No.
What was the question?
What am I looking forward to? Midnight Suns, because I'm a fucking comic nerd. Whenever that comes out. I don't think there's much else I'm looking forward to, though.
Did I get any new games recently? I started playing Streets of Rogue. That's a fun game. It's
Is that like a Streets of Rage roguelike just based off the name?
not especially, but it is like a top-down beat 'em up type thing. It is it's sort of like people have called it a chaos simulator in a way.
Oh wait, is that the one where it's like
I saw you rotate that. You can't rotate.
Oh right, thank you for
You're welcome.
catching me.
Is that the what?
Is that the one where it's like you have different classes and they all have their own
Yep.
objectives? Okay, yeah, I've watched that game with a group. It's shockingly entertaining.
It's pretty cool. So there's like 30 classes, and each class there's like, there's bum, there's policeman, there's thief, there's hacker, there's gorilla, there's robot, there's just a whole bunch of different things. They each have like different loadouts and different special abilities. Like the hacker can actually you can right click on things and hack them from far away. And usually that's like a one-time use item you can pick up, but they have infinite.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
And each floor you have like a bunch of buildings and stuff, like a little town. And you have certain objectives that are randomly generated and given to you that you have to accomplish before you can move on to the next one. And there's a bunch of little tiny systems that sort of work together. Like there are individual factions, like gang members and stuff, that will fight each other. There are police officers that run around. It's really fun and definitely worth checking out. It's like $5 right now.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds neat as fuck.
It's one of the rare cases where I dismissed a game when I saw it on Twitch. Immediately said, wow, this is not interesting. Saw it a second time and immediately realized I was wrong and judged too quick. And I'm just like, wow, this is like... I just watched somebody who didn't get it. Maybe didn't like it. I don't remember. Yeah. And seeing it for a second time, I was completely like flipped on my decision to just be a little judgy bastard, man.
Yeah, how dare you? There are 3.5 minutes.
Kyra, did you pick up Rune Factory 30 or whichever one else is out next?
32, Travis.
Well, I know they did announce the new one, I think, at the last Nintendo Direct, but I didn't see release date or anything.
You can't be a girl? What the...
Not with that attitude.
What the fuck is wrong with Nintendo? I swear.
Like an odd feature missing.
That really is a weird feature missing.
Like, it wouldn't have surprised me from Nintendo a while back. Actually,
it's
Nintendo...
not even Nintendo. I just said shit.
Oh, I just will take any chance to shit on Nintendo until someone stops.
I don't remember who made it, but it is a weird choice, especially in today's society.
I'm just here to be the anti-Nintendo fanboy and balance the scales. Every time Travis praises Splatoon, I punch a squid.
Oh, good. You heard it here first. Get him, PETA.
Get him, PETA.
Oh, yeah. God, you and your great practices for animals. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I'm known for.
No, I meant PETA.
That's why they call me Travis, friend of the animals.
No, they call you an animal. A party animal.
Yeah, because of all the fun parties I have with my animal friends.
Oh. Okay, buddy. We're just
I don't know what you're insinuating.
No, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying okay. I don't want to insinuate anything. You enjoy your time with your animals. There's not an ulterior motive here.
Good. I'm glad.
Why
It
would
would
you?
be suspect if there were.
I just didn't know how to react. I don't know why you took my confusion as me trying to diminish your reputation.
Hear that, lion friends? He's talking some shit. Get him.
Boy, explicitly when I said I wasn't.
I'm just watching this battle play out.
No, it's just amazing. Of all the times I've talked shit, you choose the one time I very clearly say I am not. No comment,
Because
Travis?
your lawyer's here?
My lawyer's always here. And when have they helped me win shit?
Oh my god. Kyra, are you gonna take that?
Yeah, because I still pay her.
Oh, well then it's fine.
Yeah.
What happens when you have a lawyer on retainer?
Why do you guys have a bunch of sideways girls? Is this like a weird thing you guys are into now?
Yeah, it's the new alt scene. Sideways Girls.
Anyway, back to our OnlyFans. It's just us sideways, just Travis and I.
That's Sideways Boys. That's an entirely different scene.
Yeah, but we needed a segue. We have to make one popular so people start asking about the other. All right.
And then there's also the Sideways in betweens. Sideways.
I let Travis have that one.
Gender nonconforming. Which are also two distinct scenes in their own.
Yeah. It's kind of complicated because now we're up to 4 separate OnlyFans, but
It's a lot to keep up with.
There's only one I'm actively contributing to.
That you know of.
the Cake Factory.
We go by the bakery now.
What a great name! I don't even want to continue with. That's just so good.
You know what else is good?
Oh, roulette wheel.
No, because I mean, if you want, but it was a ceasefire.
Oh, it's time. Well, I'm gonna.
It's good.
All right.
I can give you a roulette wheel if you really want.
I mean, let's just see if I would have gotten the last 90 degrees.
Okay, yeah. I'll go with that. So Travis would have gone first, because I've been switching off.
Well, Kyrie, it looks like you're just gonna have to choose between Sideways and Yowie. A hard choice.
I swear I didn't wait this, but Travis, you would have gotten new layer.
All right.
And then Dakota, you would have gotten shrink by 20%.
It's already pretty small.
Well, it would have been whatever you were currently working on, the whatever aspect. So if it was like the head would have been smaller, or the wings or something.
I think it would have been like her upper torso, hair, and head. So that actually would have damaged quite a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna say, Dakota, you did well because you were stuck with the fill tool for some time.
To say, I don't know if Travis really had much chance to impress with the options when it was new layer.
You did get two or no, you got.
They are all on distinct layers.
It's true, and it doesn't even look like it.
Can you start toggling them, Travis? I want to see.
Yeah, deselect.
All right. It looks like you're just a weirdo who has a bizarre workflow.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah,
I work bad.
No, I mean, all right, never mind. We're just gonna leave that one there.
All right, Dakota, you're up to 12. Travis, I'm gonna say you're up to. I like what you did. You're up to 9,
Thank you.
and then
What do you think, Kyra? What do you think about these
yeah,
fairies?
what do you think? Bonus points from Kyra.
Can I correct mine, or should I keep it as oriented?
I would correct mine, yours, because I did the same for mine. It's only for the challenge, not for the finished piece, right?
Whee!
You went the simple way. I rotated mine back. I don't know why I didn't think to just rotate it.
We should just Control Z a bunch.
Oh, perfect.
Just delete the entire image so you can rotate back.
Yeah, once I realized I could add hair, I think it did a lot of good work for me.
I didn't even add all of my hair.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just a style now. A sideways style.
Side shave. This is a very alt-like, literally a manic pixie.
I'm stealing a little apple.
Mine's trying to lure people to their death over a long period of time.
Oh. Goblin. If I turn off that background, there we go.
I'm glad you loved them,
I can
Kyra. And as a final gift to you, I award you 73 points. Enjoy them. Yes.
Kyra? Nice.
Happy birthday.
Happy
For real,
birthday!
yeah.
Oh yeah, happy birthday. Sorry, I was dissociating.
Well,
You can cash in those points for bullets or some dry goods at the general
yeah,
store.
we've got lots of ramen.
Yeah, exotic from the Orient.
Yeah, we got spicy shrimp. Ooh.
We had
I don't even know what a shrimp is.
our vagrants panned that ramen from the mountain streams all night and day.
Yeah, we find old
We
old packages in the trash and just like refill them with ramen.
Turns out it's been 10 paces to food poisoning. All right, are we taking a little break before the big
Yeah,
showdown?
we can do that.
All right.
Alrighty, guys, we'll be right back.
Sounds good to me.
Get some water and I don't know, do what you got to do.
Will do.
we are back. Welcome back, everyone. I already have our next prompt up because I was definitely prepared. So,
Nice.
for those of you not in the know, Bleach is a long-running, well, not long-running. I guess it's like 350 episodes. It's long-running.
I'd say it's long running. Yeah.
Anime,
Time
yeah,
wise.
anime manga series from early 2000s, mid 2000s, mid,
Mid, I
yeah.
believe.
It just started its final season. It took a many year hiatus for the anime. It was over. It wasn't even a hiatus. It was just over.
And I think final season's gonna it's like 150 episodes or some shit.
It is no, it's only like 56.
Oh my god, they're going as breakneck as the manga did.
Yes, the way that they're doing it is they called it cores. I think there are 4 cores. Each are like 13 episodes, and they're gonna be 3 months and then like a month break, and then 3 months and a month break for like the next year and a half.
Okay.
Wow.
That's gonna move at a fucking breakneck speed.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's
I-
already gotten interesting. I watched the first episode earlier today.
Yeah, that either means no filler.
Oh, 0 filler. Why would there be?
And I mean I don't mean that in like filler episodes. I mean like pacing wise, they don't
No
stall.
fluff.
Or it means it's paced like trash because the ending of the manga was a tad bit rushed.
We'll see. What they
Yeah.
could do
I mean-
is cap it off with a movie.
True.
Okay, because
Well-
I saw the ad for it and I still wasn't sure what the. It looks like a movie.
Yes, it is not. But it definitely has that vibe.
I'll touch on the next thing after we get started on the prompt.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So we're designing different characters, Shikai and Bankai, which are the essentially they're the signature swords base form and then evolved form. Or and there's some nuances to that it can do that we'll get into while it's going. The characters that I've chosen for you, I've curated the depths of the internet for this. Travis, you're going to be doing Cat Dog, Shikai, and Bankai.
Okay.
And then I guess thematically, didn't even mean this. Dakota, you're going to do Big the Cat.
All right. Interesting.
I will get time up on the clock, and we can get that going. 3. Oh, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get a picture of Big the Cat
Oh
for
yeah,
reference.
go ahead. Travis, you can look up Cat Dog if you wish.
Okay.
And boy, it took one scroll to find something unsavory.
Yeah, the Sonic fan base is pretty rabid.
It was pretty tame for
Oh.
them.
Rabbids are a different fan
Oh, you're
base.
right. Ubisoft. I do not want to see Rabbids. I've probably seen it in my past and just blocked it out.
They had a XCOM style game that crossed over with Mario.
Well, I'm not talking about official things.
No. I just want you to know.
Oh, yeah, I own it. There's a sequel coming out.
Wow. I think I knew that.
Yeah. I actually
I didn't want to say
haven't
well.
played it, but I heard it was really solid, especially for what it was.
I think I heard that about the first one.
Well,
too.
that's what I'm talking about. The second one's not out yet.
Oh, right. When I was sorry, I'm going brain dead because I can't find out where I just saved this Big the Cat to, and that is not something I want sneaking up on me in the future.
You're doing a presentation and just somehow wormed its way in. So you click right and you're like, all right, so for next, I don't even know why you'd be discussing finances. You're discussing finances, and then it's just a picture of Big the Cat.
I found it was just saved very stupidly.
Couldn't you just go to your downloads and figure it out that way?
It was saved. It's saving as a web.
WebP
thing.
or whatever.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
hate
like,
that. I
please
don't
die.
even know what that is, but it doesn't work, so I hate it. That's probably why they just don't want you. It's like an encryption.
Oh, it's to stop you from
Yep.
downloading it.
Well, that's exactly what I want. So now I have to use snipping tool. Fuck off.
Doesn't stop the AI photo bashing
Nope.
machines.
Life finds a
Life
way.
finds a way. Originally, Travis, I was either gonna give you my cat Jaeger or Caillou.
Oh,
Oh
my
boy.
god. I would have been upset for Travis if you gave him Caillou. Like, violently.
There's I'm noticing a trend between all these
Oh yeah,
characters. Cats.
and Caillou.
Has a gray
Does he?
cat.
I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say something really mean about Caillou, but we don't need to go
Caillou
there.
is a dick.
Not the word I was going to use, but I was going to relate it to
Uh-oh.
cats. Anyway,
Yeah,
I found my picture of Big. I just screenshot the thing I
that's
couldn't
exactly
save.
what I was saying. That snipping tool, at least on Windows, I use it religiously. I fucking love snipping tool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then they were like, "Oh, it's moving. It's not moving. It hasn't gone anywhere. Let's get this show on the road."
Do it, Barrett.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, draw.
I gotta think for a second. So you know what? Enjoy a slightly larger than average Big the Cat.
Man, like
What's everyone's Halloween costumes
I
for the
think
party? I don't know if I want to give it away. Also, I don't know if it's gonna come to fruition. But
like your Halloween
yes,
costume or gotcha.
Kyra asked,
Gotcha.
"Are you gonna
I think I have to, Kyra.
have to say Froggy? Froggy could be part of the Bankai."
God damn it, Aaron, don't give it away.
Travis, what were you gonna say? Sorry. Is it lost to the ethers?
Possibly. For the party, I mean, Axum gave me the idea to do Edgar from Men in Black, and I'm gonna try and put that together. But like everything else this month, I don't know. I can make a million plans, but only a handful of them are actually gonna see the light of
Yeah.
day.
Have you seen anything about Neon White?
I've seen Donkey's video on it. It's on my wish
Gotcha.
list.
But you like kind of know what the characters thematically look like. Where they
Kind
have
of. I think very Suda 51.
yeah, where their clothes are like white and then they have like colored pants and like a signature like hair and mask style. I was
Gotcha.
thinking of doing something like that, but I don't think I'm gonna go through with that.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think it'd be cool to do like a cosplay or something.
Axum isn't going to the party. What a dork.
Lame.
While we're on the list of that, if my work schedule continues, which I believe it will, I won't be able to make it either. Because my shift starts an hour after the party, and I usually end up there till like 12:30, 1 in the morning.
Gross.
Yikes.
Yeah.
How late
And
is the
it's
restaurant open?
10, but nobody leaves until everything's
Yeah, that
done.
makes sense.
And if we have either a bad start to the day because they got shit on in the morning, or if there's a bad disher, we just don't make it out fast.
Is it a chain restaurant or like an individual?
No. It's just
It's
Oh,
Tetros.
okay, yeah.
They just seem to think dedicated dishers is an issue they can ignore. It's getting fixed slowly, it seems. Man, that's cold, Kyra, but respectable.
He wasn't invited. Well, I have no response to that. Someone should have invited him. If he wants to, he can. Obviously. So I don't know. Maybe he has to watch the kid.
Hey, Aaron, can I have a +1 to your party?
Potentially.
It's gonna be Axum.
Is he cool?
Pretty cool,
Is he a
yeah.
cop? I guess I should have asked that first.
No.
Did you ask him? Because he has to tell you.
I know he works for the city of Kirkwood,
Yeah.
and so even if he is a cop, it's outside
Oh,
of his
shit.
jurisdiction, and he has no authority
You're
there.
right. It's like international waters.
Yeah.
He actually got invited to a different party. Well, I guess it works out then. It was meant to be.
Whack.
Yeah, whack. Now, you don't have to draw the user. I don't know if that would make it too hard. I just thought, how the fuck are Cat Dog gonna fight? I don't know. But that's for Travis to figure out.
with the duality.
Yeah,
at
I
the
think
end.
this user is very important for this.
Yeah, I kind of figured. But at the same time, you know. Is it just gonna be like a fucking leash attached to them in the middle with like a ball at the end?
I mean, you're not terribly far
Okay.
off.
Get out of here, fly.
So yeah, usually the Shikai, it doesn't have to be a katana, but it's sort of like a. It doesn't even have to be like a standard weapon, but just
But it's typically like a simple weapon.
it's just a weapon. It's not like something massive.
But it's not like your typical Final Fantasy
It could
weapon.
be like somebody had like a um like a dagger nail, like a armor piece that went over their finger.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
And like somebody had I mean, two katanas was one of them. That was like attached with a chain. Somebody had like a pole that would detach into like three pieces. So it can be any sort of like weapon. It could just be a fucking ball, like. And then
But they're not like Cloudbuster swords
I
or
mean,
Gunblades.
I mean,
or
Ichigo's was.
at least out the gate anyway.
Ichigo's was, but that was unusual.
Yeah, normally they have some gimmick that pertains to whoever has them.
Like I
That's
was reading a wiki article on it because
Yeah.
I'll let the crowd know. Like I've only ever seen one episode of Bleach, and it was filler.
That's really funny.
But I was reading up on like Sekai and Bankai, and like the way it was described sounded really cool. I can see how it'd be really engaging and fun, but I don't know. It being executed like a shonen anime, I can see it being just that.
There's more.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, the main character is the greatest tragedy when it comes to that.
Yeah. But the side characters are a lot more interesting. Like there's one guy who he has like a dull weapon. I think it was a dull weapon, and whenever he would hit people, it would like double the weight of whatever he hit.
Oh yeah, it was a hook
Yeah.
blade. That didn't actually slice.
Yeah. So it had a blade on the inside, and his whole thing would be that he would weigh them down enough to where they would have to be like so heavy they would be laying on the ground, and then he would put the hook around their neck and then cut off their head.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
So like you can
But like just the article I was reading sounded like it'd be so much more interesting if I knew it wasn't going to boil down to shonen fights.
Yeah.
But I also get, I don't know, pretty intrigued if the shonen fights are interesting like that. Like that sounds fun.
They definitely do that. Like the whole thing is, seeing how people's powers would interact with each other and overcoming that.
Yeah. That's what I liked about My Hero.
Yeah, and Hunter. I don't know if you've seen Hunter x
Yeah.
Hunter.
I got a little bit into it.
Oh, you should.
I don't
You
know.
should definitely watch it. It's really good.
I was massively ill when I started it, but I binged it because I was massively
Right.
ill because I couldn't sleep. I had just gotten my second vaccine,
Oh, yeah.
and I was cold and tired and hot and shivering like uncontrollably. And so I couldn't sleep, and so I watched the Mortal Kombat movie and Hunter x Hunter and just tried to draw in a fever dream.
Yes, that always works well.
It was a nightmare of a day, but watched a lot of Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, that sounds pretty good, but not the rest of it. You should try doing that while not sick. When you have time. I mean, the dub's all right if you need to do something else.
Yeah, the dub wasn't terrible. It was a shonen anime, but I mean, it just seemed very weird that it kept every opening kept being like, "This is the world of hunters where they fight giant monsters," and I'm like, I'm like 20 episodes in, and I have not seen one giant monster.
They get there.
Do they actually matter by the time they get there?
Dakota, did you watch all of it?
I stopped before the arc you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay. But you know what arc I'm talking about.
Because no one shuts the fuck up about it.
Something Antlions or something?
Nothing against you. I've just been told to watch it so many times. I think I'm not doing it solely out of spite.
Well, that should be reason enough to change your mind. But yeah, I understand.
Oh, I will one day. It's just shows I have to pay attention to don't go well with workflow.
It's the dumb season. I like that season, but it's very controversial. And
we're talking about Chimera Ant, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of it's one of those like My Hero where it's one of those tone shifts.
Yes. I was about to say, think of it as like Sabaody.
Yeah.
For One Piece.
Yeah.
The first Sabaody.
You're right. And just like My Hero, there was never a time where they acted like the world wasn't dangerous or, not the best place to be in.
Yeah, but it all seemed pretty inconsequential when they're going through like a Yu-Gi-Oh fun time maze, and
yeah,
I don't know, everything was very lighthearted. And I understand wanting to start off lighthearted, but I just got missold on the premise of the show by the show itself.
Yes, it definitely.
Yeah,
they definitely use that as a story device, like as a storytelling device. Because you're supposed to get that sort of shock, and you'll even get that shock before even what we're talking about. But yeah,
it feels like one of those shows that was repeatedly canceled and then brought back, and they kind of started a new story each time.
I could see that.
JoJo. Though it seemed like with JoJo, it seemed more like the creator wanted to keep doing new shows, but use the JoJo name to
keep funding it.
Get access to it, yeah. Which is massively commendable.
Excuse me. I don't know if that came through the mic.
Speaking of Shonen bullshit, there's that film Red coming up next
Hell
month.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely want to go see it.
If I thought One Piece canon mattered anymore, I'd probably be more upset. But I'm sure the animation's going to be choice, and it'll be a fun watch.
It's not canon. I don't think it's.
I thought this was the one film that
Oh.
was.
Strong World
Oh
was
yeah, Strong
canon.
World as well. Which one is that?
Shiki Gold Line.
The Golden Lion. Yes. Okay. I was making sure it wasn't the one with the most recent one, because God, that was awful.
Was that Film Gold, or there was one after Film Gold? I think
It's the newest one. I can't remember the name.
the one where we first see Big Buggy.
Yes, that one. It's like the only movie besides Gold in the New
I
World.
don't remember which one I saw. I think they had like.
I can't remember the
I think they
fucking
had
name.
suits in it.
It may as well have been Foxy Games Part 2.
Oh jeez.
I think it wasn't that actually the plot of it was
Foxy
another
was
set
good,
of Davy back fights.
No, that is a movie, I think, though. I'm thinking of the one where it's like the new generation and a bunch of other popular characters fight one big bad, and then suddenly partway through it turns into a fucking mech anime for no reason.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, good. Keep it that way. Watch the first half.
If I'm gonna watch half of it, I'm gonna finish it.
Sorry.
What?
Just sorry.
Oh, just that I have to.
I actually.
Are
fell
you
asleep
responding
during-
to Kyra?
No. Sorry
No,
for
to
me.
Aaron for wanting
Yeah.
to finish it. Yeah, I'm just apologizing now.
I mean, I get that. I tell people to watch. Well, I don't tell people to watch Gantz, but Gantz is good until you get to the third season, and then it's real shit. Don't watch it. And there's a couple shows like that. I mean, like, I wouldn't tell people really to watch the second season of One Punch Man.
And I haven't.
Definitely
Yeah,
read
I would tell them to
So-
read it. I think it would flow better read, and I think
It absolutely does. Because if you're trying to turn each chapter into an episode, I'm not sure how they actually pace
Right.
it out. But they're all essentially building up to a punchline because it's kind of a joke
punchline.
anime. That's why it's One Punch Man.
Did One Punch Man end, or is it ending?
It's still going on, but they're wrapping
Okay.
up.
I'll definitely have to. I know they've announced a third season. I don't remember who they have working on it. I think it's always going to be probably a downgrade from the first season.
Oh yeah, well the first season
Was
was
phenomenal.
never meant to have
Yeah.
more.
And then but I think it'll be pretty easy to be an upgrade from the second season.
That's what I hear.
The
Yeah,
second season-
in a show like that, you need just beautiful
Yep.
animation.
I don't think I would tell them to get Trigger because it doesn't seem like it would fit Trigger's art. But
I think it would.
You
Just
think so?
like the really bombastic fighting.
I could see that, but like they don't do a lot of the like palette color changing or like hyper colors that Trigger usually has.
Gotcha. Who's behind JoJo?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Studio Pro.
Because they could do a great take on it.
David Production Inc. That doesn't seem right.
Turns out it's just one guy.
Wow.
Some
Just this dude
savant
named
just
David.
knocking this out in Flash.
He's just been tastefully cutting and editing other anime and then redrawing One Piece character, or not One Piece, One Punch. Fuck it, both.
Yeah, it's just animutations.
He's so good at the craft no one's caught on.
Yes, some some Japanese animation studio called David Production.
Very
Sure.
uninspiring name, I should
They
say.
did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Cells at Work, and Fire Force.
Oh, fuck yeah, get them to do it.
Yeah.
About to say, my only experience with that is Fire Force, and that was good, animation-wise.
Yeah, I like.
For the half I watched.
Oh, it's former Gonzo. The
From the most.
Yep.
Throwback to last week on YouTube. Up soon.
Gonzo did Hellsing. Gantz. Wow, weird. Basilisk Speedgrapher. I remember that one. NHK. Cool.
Oh, so they've got just an absolute story history.
Afro Samurai.
Yeah, so they're not busy, right?
Not at all. Well, they're former Gonzo. These are just what Gonzo's done in the past.
You know, I mean, like, JoJo is still being actively produced into anime,
Yeah,
right?
I think the second half of Stone Ocean came out or is coming out soon.
I know all the manga was done, like, in the 90s
I think the manga
or something.
they started. I think it may still be going.
Because I know, like, Jump is, at least through the app, they're re-releasing Part 5 in bunches because they just got the rights to redistribute it, but I'm pretty sure Part 5 was written in the 90s.
I wish they would...
I'll have to verify, but...
I wish they would re-release them in color.
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic.
I grab fan recolors.
Dude, I wish manga would get popular, like coloring, like going back and coloring shit.
Be so great.
Because that would just fucking surge the job market for me. Like, 100% a selfish thing.
But still, and I honestly, I think I understand and appreciate black and white, and like I like color more.
There was a phase there with like One Piece is one that stands out to me, and sometimes My Hero, where things just got very muddled.
Thank you. I was about to say the exact same thing. One Piece, I feel is actually no. I think you're right. They were equally bad. They both got so illegible. They need color. Like, I don't know if it's because I guarantee it's not Oda and what is the One Piece guy's name?
Oda.
Oda's the One Piece guy.
Sorry, not One Piece. My Hero.
Oh,
I want to say Shuhei.
I don't know.
I could have the name completely wrong. Apologies if I do. I feel like they don't do the majority of like the stuff that's contributing to the mess because they have a whole production team. And I just like that's. I feel like after on Oda's part, decades, he wouldn't be making these kinds of simple art mistakes.
Hasn't stopped him from making these story mistakes.
Okay, so JoJo started in 87.
Okay, so that would have been part 1, right?
Part 2 was in 88. Part 3 was in 89. 4 is 92. 5 is 96. 6 is 2000. 7, 2004. 8, 2011. And 8 just ended in 21.
Oh, okay.
And 9 is unreleased.
So yeah, they're still going at it. Damn.
That's
because like officially through Jump, they're releasing 6 weekly as they retranslate and stuff and scan in. They're releasing 5 in like bulk chunks, like they would the compendiums.
Physically?
Even through the app.
Are those where...
So I think it was just more of a rights thing.
Speaking of JoJo, I don't care if you don't watch Hunter. You gotta do your homework.
I'm working on
You
it.
actually?
No, year's not over. Actually, I do have a little. As long as I don't get an instant reply tomorrow, I actually will have some time.
Well, maybe you'll end up liking it.
No.
Well, maybe you'll end up hating it.
um, I was gonna say something earlier. Oh, touching on two things we talked about and then got to other topics. I think Red is canon. And the character from it, the music character, has been shown in
The show already?
the manga
Oh,
covers.
cool.
So I feel like I want to say it's going to be canon because that character's already been introduced officially in the manga through the covers, which I believe have been canon.
The only
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
and I mean, like, inconsequential, or just they can introduce familial ties any which way they want at this point.
Basically,
they will.
right.
Oh yeah, they will. And the other thing I wanted to say about Bleach was the new season might be going to the end of the manga, but they actually the author released a like continuation,
Mm-hmm.
like as a pretty it was like a giant size manga. I don't know what else to call it. That actually looked extremely promising, and that follows like Soul Society. I want to say like 13 years after it ends. And it actually keeps all the continuity of the books too and novels.
Oh,
That's cool.
So I hope he continues with that because I was super interested in the way he was going.
I need to go back to kind of an offshoot, but FLCL, progressive and alternative.
yeah.
I need to watch him, and I can say it now. I was actually really hoping you would give me a character from that show.
Oh, well, I haven't.
From that specifically?
From Fooly Cooly, not those ones because I haven't seen those ones yet.
But I don't know. I think that's interesting. It's a
I
for
think
me personally not one that just like comes to mind.
It immediately jumped out to me because I don't know. I think I've been looking for an excuse because
Gotcha.
I just like the show.
I haven't seen the newer ones. But I have them sitting behind me on a shelf.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Like Blu-ray copies, or
I think so. I haven't looked at them in a while.
I didn't know if they ever made manga of them, or
I am unaware. Yeah, Blu-ray.
nice.
I've just yet to crack them open. I haven't had the I don't want to say opportunity, but I guess reason.
Hmm.
We are at 32 minutes.
Might get to put some colors down. We'll see.
Right.
I considered replaying Bayonetta.
Was
Yeah.
the third one?
3 drops this month,
Yep.
or
Like the 25th or something like that.
Jeepers?
Have you been playing any Splatoon?
I haven't picked it up
Okay.
yet.
Yeah.
It's just been other priorities.
Yeah, fair. I'm also excited.
I
Yeah.
should.
You seemed hyped for it.
Oh, I still am. I'm bummed that I didn't, the same reason I don't, like, for responsible reasons I should just say. So I'm not going to invest a whole lot of time into it, but at the same time, like, I'll still find myself doing kind of time wasting stuff
Mhm.
anyway. So I think I'd enjoy it a lot more if I did. But sorry, you're going to
I
say?
don't remember. It's okay.
You deserve
Yeah.
nice things.
You gotta have time, and I think if you can find recreational time that doesn't make you feel guilty, then good.
Like
Does that exist?
I forced myself to take the day off,
Yeah, you just have.
and even then I still ended up doing chores.
You just might have to literally like schedule it in.
Yeah. It's just tough trying to keep on top of everything and then also pursue new things.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I'm even kind of cheating because part of my stipulation was I don't draw my days off, or day off, I should say. And then I pick the day that 10 Paces is on.
Yeah, but it is.
This doesn't really, feel
Yeah,
like
it
work.
is fun drawing.
I have to say, I'm pretty happy with mine. I could call it here. I'm just gonna add some
But I
color.
am gonna tell on you.
What?
Oh.
For drawing
Yeah.
on my day off? That's fine.
Yeah, I think
Report
you
me
should
to my
knock
boss.
points for that.
Yeah, well,
Oh, sorry. Should I not draw on 10 Paces?
if it's your day off,
Tyra,
It
I need my lawyer.
would do me a lot better.
that's true.
Well, hold on. I said it's my day off except for chores, and this has become a chore.
Oh,
We're providing a
good. At least then you'll do it.
Yeah. At the start of this conversation, it was not true. Now, very much. You took something beautiful and you peed
Good.
on it.
Now it's mine.
What are you,
Yeah,
a
it's my
dog?
territory.
Wow, when you agree to it, I kind of have to just. All right, well,
He
Yeah,
is the
I am
law.
the
I
law.
mean,
I'll get you the papers, I guess.
I'm just a common dog of myself. The law.
no gods or kings, only piss.
Finally, a religion I can follow.
It's something I can get behind.
Who out there is enjoying our quality content?
That's right, everybody. It's our podcast within our regular 10 Paces show, Piss Talk.
Oh no. Don't do this. Don't bring this into existence.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a regular segment we do every week. Piss
everyone-
Talk, everybody.
Nobody bats an eye at shit talk, but the second you bring piss into it, oh no.
I've been telling you.
And you see, that's why we do this. That's why we do this segment every week like clockwork, to really break the stigma.
Or awareness.
Yeah, the when there's 28 minutes left in the final one, that's the piss talk hour. Just
Yep.
See? You got the memo.
I forgot.
And you know how you can find backlogs of Piss Talk?
Where, Travis?
Bingo card.
On our YouTube.
God, I know Joe's really proud to be associated with us right now.
I'm glad.
He loves piss talk.
Yeah. I mean, finally, we have a platform.
Apparently, I'm subconsciously determined to get a bunch of out-of-context clips where I shit talk Joe. Because I just realized.
Clip it, Aaron.
Okay.
There was one I popped over as 10 Paces in one of our mutual follow streams and just said hi. And they had the thing set up where it ran one of our clips. And it was the most recent one, which at the time was one of you shit talking Joe.
Oh, it was me. Yeah, I know whose stream you're talking about. I think one of the two possibilities in my the clip from mine is me talking about having a third nipple. I'm just like, God damn it.
The lore runs deep.
Yeah, and the person, the streamer was like trying to farm me for clips, and they finally found it. And I was just like, God damn it! I let my guard down and my nipples, but
You gotta keep those up.
Hey, if you're a real 10 paces buckaroo out there, why did you send us fan art of Dakota's third nipple?
wouldn't be the first time it's happened.
Put that in the suggestion box.
Hell, I used to have somebody in my chat called Wazahi's third nipple. I wish I was joking. And then that spawned a whole like factory of other body parts of mine to appear.
No.
Oddly, nothing creepy. Thank God.
You're your own.
Though
Wait,
it
I think
does, it does.
I think I did. Sorry, I just remembered. I did ban Wazahi's feet.
Well, good. Twitch would have if you didn't.
Yeah, they don't get that. Well, no, this was back in the Wild West. Men could still have their shirt off back then. This is back before Twitch.
Men could be men.
No, this is when Twitch was actually run by people who weren't fucking idiots. You hear that, Twitch?
Used to be good.
And you sold out to good old Jeffrey.
And sell it to shit.
I mean, they're.
Give me a paycheck, and then yeah, I'll cash that shit with a smile.
I haven't sold out yet, but I'm taking offers.
Yeah. You know, just you guys know how to contact me.
Yeah, at the 10 Paces YouTube channel. Or maybe all of our 10 Paces socials.
Yeah.
Deal? I don't know what it's
Contact
deal
us
for.
on Twitch. Contact us on GeoCities. Pony Express.
Smoke signal.
That was the name of our AOL system. It's still dial-up.
Yeah, it costs most of our budget to keep it running, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah. It is a bit annoying because if you do an image search, you're only going to get photo stock images of Pony.
Yeah, and if you load more than 4 at a time, it crashes the whole server.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because they're still using those phosphorus flashes, and they take probably like a half hour to develop.
Yeah. It causes a real problem when Two Horse Jimmy decides to hop on.
It kind of sucks that they have to.
Fucking Two Horse Jimmy came in, swooped up that name right out the gate.
Yeah, we were saving that one. It kind of sucks that they have to redraw the pictures of the horses every time. Too. It definitely slows down the searching.
God, it might be my fucking nightmare.
Our
Actually,
internet service.
Are you telling me I've been running this image search by myself? That's why I've got such a backlog.
Just redrawing horses every time somebody searched for it. God, it's Adelia, someone Travis and I know, actually had to draw, I think it was nearly 50 horses for one issue of a comic. And I think I went silent. Not out of pure fucking fear. I was like, I don't know what I can do besides say sorry. Like,
goodbye, horses. I'm running after you.
She might punch me in the face if that was my response.
I mean, if I ever get the chance to go say hi, I'm gonna probably play that now.
You will be really close soon.
Yeah. Like, is close enough to where making plans is that viable?
I mean, Yeah, because last time I was up there, I was bouncing between their apartment and New York.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Um,
do that then.
Noted that was because I was taking a bus into New York.
Right, because like the train doesn't cross the Jersey, does it?
Oh no, some of the trains definitely do. I just don't know which ones. In fact, one of them might be the town they're in. You'd have to talk to them about it.
Cool, cool.
Here on 10 Paces, we make friendships possible.
That's our mission statement.
Yeah. Sorry, I just, we were talking about personal stuff. Chat got awkward. Aaron wasn't digging us out like he should.
I mean, I didn't know how to dig you guys out of this, so I was just gonna
Oh my
letting you dig that
god.
hole.
Thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
you gotta learn somehow.
Then when are you going to learn how to help us out?
I mean, I learned when to help you out.
Clearly not.
That just was. I was excited to see where it was going.
We're gonna need a code word for when to bail us out from here
Rough,
on.
man. This is a
Okay,
lot.
guys, sandcastle.
Sandcastle, I can do that.
That's gonna get real tough during beach week though.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to be on our toes.
Sandcastle.
I don't know. You made it. You made that
Dakota, I think you're abusing
sandcastle.
the
Yeah,
safe word and
the boy who cried sandcastle.
I think you need
You're
something a little
expecting me to
stronger
take
than a sandcastle.
Okay,
It would be irresponsible of me not to test it at least once before it
okay.
became,
The
a
new
necessity.
safe word is Dakota's really dumb and he's real dumb.
Let me see if I can repeat that. Fuck you.
Okay.
No,
No, I didn't get it.
miss some syllables there. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, I actually can't remember it now. Dakota's really dumb and stupid. Was that it?
Nope. Okay, so I guess
Oh
we
my
need
God.
a new one. Travis, do you have any ideas?
Yeah.
No, I think he
You know,
just
what
doesn't
do you
need help. If he needed help, he
how
knew
about
what to say.
man? You two would be the worst doms ever. I don't know what else to say there. Don't hire these fools.
Just because
That would be the worst. I've got. You can check my OnlyFans.
you're not into my method doesn't mean other people aren't.
Oh yeah, sorry. You have a point. People buy shit products all the
True.
time.
And I'm not even doing poop play. It's not poop play Tuesday.
Yeah, because here on 10 Paces, we're all about piss. Full circle, baby.
That's right. Get out of here, shitters.
We're a bunch of
This is piss boy
Yeah.
turf.
I love this dynamic so much.
we're the 10 paces piss boys.
Can't wait till we get to 10 pisses.
Man, I've taken like 10 pisses like today.
Damn, you're a true 10 pisser.
With our pisses combined.
I don't think the world can handle 30 pisses.
No, I'm saying we equal up to 10. We don't need to go to 30 yet. We're not
I'm carrying the stream.
we're not like piss jars in the basement yet.
You don't just I mean what's the point of having a standing desk if you don't piss there too?
God, I haven't tried that yet.
You totally could.
Holy
you could
shit.
just rig a
I think I have
You just unlocked a new world for him.
I have a spare jar too. Just know if my stream ever cuts out, that is the assumed
A new stream's cutting in.
I'm gonna mute.
Oh Lord. was good.
I had to mute so I didn't fucking kill
Oh,
eardrums.
you
Holy
shouldn't.
shit.
So you were pissing for that, right? Like,
Yeah.
No,
you were
that
just
was a
trying
mute.
it out.
That was a mute. If my screen like goes blank,
That's
that's
a piss.
Well, what's the point of a standing desk if you can't
Yeah.
multitask?
No, I just don't have to pee right now. Trust me, I want
All
this.
you have to do is like rig up a bucket that won't sway too much because you don't want to jostle it. You just rig up a bucket that's the appropriate height, and then you can just drop your pants and go.
Appropriate height might actually be a challenge for me.
And you can leave it on the floor if you want.
I guess.
Well, you see, it's just at everybody else's head height. So it's more of a workplace hazard.
Okay, here's what you can do. Just leave the bucket on your desk and raise it up all the way.
Let me try some methods and I'll get back to
give
you.
us pictures.
Yeah.
Not like of it in use, but
Hey, everybody, rate my
Yeah.
setup.
Listen, I've heard of rate my dick on Twitter, but not like this.
no, it's just show me your battle station.
Oh, this is my battle preparedness test. Okay. We can't have viewers after this.
Surprise, there's 3.
Oh, you poor bitches. I'll get to finish coloring this. What do we get? 14? Alright. I'm so tempted to just like crash my computer, but I'm just doing base colors on this. I'm so fucking slap happy from this horse shit. I can't focus.
Yeah, that's why we save the best for last. Every week on 10 basis.
I save up all of my pee just for this show.
I'll roll up just like my emotions.
No,
I get rid of all the vinegar just so there's more room.
That's why it all comes out on stream.
Yeah, I just don't go. And then whenever the show goes, I'm just going the whole time.
You met me on the day-to-day. I'm extremely happy
Extremely.
person.
You're still doing it. You're still...
Huh? Oh, wait, yeah. It actually took me a second to realize. Like, what are you talking about, you freak? I'm like, oh, I'm the freak.
Yeah.
I'm the little piss freak.
Yeah, that's gonna be a clip.
Send that one to our friend.
Oh.
I want to have that and never offer an explanation.
I want that to be the one that plays, like, when they first go to the channel.
Make it our follow sound, then.
That would be so great. And then everyone's
it.
piss boys or pissers.
Oh, good. Take pride in our community,
Yeah.
clearly.
Community, do you want to be known as pissers?
Yeah. What
Right?
do you think? Pissers,
Let us know in
little
Yeah.
pee freaks.
Peabodies. Little peons. Ooh. That one makes me feel good.
Alright. I like the
Did you
dynamic
like-
that anyone we don't like is a
Yep.
shitter, and they're like the rival clan. Like when Travis first said that, I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, you 8 paces shitters. There's just
Oh my.
little like splinter groups that are like 1 paces, 2 paces, 3 paces.
Well, they wouldn't be called that. It'd be
They're
like
imitators.
7 steps, and then like they all have different
okay.
monikers.
2 trots.
Or like 5 pieces of shit.
Well, it'd be 8 pieces.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, so that's specifically the pirate one.
Yeah, they're the only one we get
I
along.
thought we should have called our show the other week 8 pieces.
Wait, did I really not
No.
bring that up? Because I've made that joke on the
Well,
show
you didn't
before.
in the appropriate timelines.
All right. Well, where were you to
The
set me
appropriate
right?
channels.
You know I can't do this on my
You
own.
should have involved your lawyer for that. They could have sent me word.
My lawyer's got other
they're
clients.
basically
I can't
just your
contract them for more
secretary.
than just
They're
Monday.
just your secretary.
Then why is my paperwork
I
unfiled?
never said they were good at it.
Oh my
They-
god, you're
A very
God.
They
expensive
never said they were
secretary.
good at it. You were just like, you're my secretary
I
now.
was gonna say they're fired, but it's part of my contract that I can't say that.
You were never hired. You're a client, baby.
Yeah, I don't really know what being part of my estate meant, but I didn't question it.
You're like, yeah, you live in the same state.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I don't own an estate.
Yeah, I'm poor. I don't have an estate. I have a house. I've got 20 acres.
Not anymore.
Bye bye.
20 acres for 10 pesos. Hell yeah.
Taking some big steps out here.
Yeah, you know us, groundbreaking.
Sandcastle.
Uh, so, I know I've mentioned on the show before, but fuck, what's it called? Tales of Rude Magic.
Uh-huh.
It's a D&D podcast where it's all very silly.
Right.
The DM from that has an animated show on Hulu that I just started watching today, and it fucking
Oh,
rules.
hell yeah.
What's it called?
Swan Boy.
Swan Boy.
It is just, it's go 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 right out the gate, and the animation is phenomenal. Like, I don't know how it's done because Branson Reese, the creator, said he has a show on Hulu that he's not getting paid for, so I have no idea what that kind of setup is, but like the animation has this line work that looks really rough, like it's something you would see in Swiggle Vision, but all the lines move and maintain their uneven weight with every piece of the character that's moving.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a lot, and it's just phenomenally animated.
Ooh, I like this art style. I found it on Hulu. So I can only see a still right now, but the character designs are already pretty fun.
Yeah, they're very silly. And like I said, it's just nothing but gas. There are no brakes. And they're like 10-minute episodes, 11-minute episodes. So I cannot recommend that enough. Also, Root Tales of Magic. It really slaps. The Root Tales, like I know they record their episodes in bulk and then go through like a whole editing process, and that's where like a lot of that show's shine comes from. Like it's a very polished show. But they don't have like a regular update schedule. And as a content consumer, I feel entitled to more content from the creators I like.
Yep. Of course,
God.
naturally.
Starting to sound like one of them dream stands.
He's ugly.
Wow.
Nah, I just wanted to be topical.
No, I get you. Also, God, what a look
Yeah.
at how fucking awful
Yep.
people are.
Did you hear about this, Travis? Do you know about this? Did you hear about this?
No, I'm lost. You got a late night joke to tell me about it?
No. Dream, you know, the
Uh,
Minecraft streamer, YouTuber.
You mean the Minecraft cheater?
Thank you,
Yes,
thank
actually,
you.
yeah. He revealed his face, and then there were two trending things on Twitter. One that was like he's ugly, and the other one was like put back on the mask or something like that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Everybody had their weird fantasy of their perfect sex idol under the mask. I'm sure.
It's weird because he's not ugly.
No, he just picked a awkward camera angle, and was very nervous about showing his face for the first time, which is understandable. So he came off awkward and nervous, and people latched onto that. I think that's all it was.
I'm surprised he didn't
Like-
pre-record it.
I thought it was a YouTube video.
Oh, I thought it was a stream.
No, well, it could have been. I could have been wrong.
Neither one of us watched it.
Yeah, no, I hate Dream because I don't like that a blatant cheater who did not even give a real apology for it got fame that way.
I mean, he was already popular before, but yeah. He definitely
Yeah.
got more
Moot point, I
popular.
know. I just, fuck
Yeah.
cheaters.
You hear that, Billy Mitchell?
You hear that? Try guy.
Try
All right,
being alone.
I'm calling mine 5 minutes
Okay.
early, so I can savor that burn. Anyway, that's just the gist of it. People on the internet are rude.
Yeah, stop it. Get help.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, who would have thought, right, Travis?
Not me, because I live in a nice community called Ten
That's right.
Paces, where we treat each other with dignity and respect.
Oh my god. I feel like this is appropriate because he's clearly hallucinating Sandcastle.
And if you can't stand being treated with dignity and respect, then suck it up,
Then fuck
libtard.
off. Fuck right off.
Now this is sounding like 10 Paces. All right.
Yeah, now I'm back in the right neighborhood.
Back in the
That's right.
saddle.
That sounds like a bunch of piss boys. I'm vibing.
Yeah, when you hear the piss rocking, you know you're home.
Oh god. What's it stored in?
The ground?
Oh, you fill the
The
2 liters
cactus.
and do
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta feed the cactus.
Feed the cat. It sounds like such a euphemism.
No. We just have like a lone cactus in the middle of the.
That's it. We don't even get
Nope,
multiple.
there's just one in the middle of town.
We never set up latrines.
This town literally isn't big enough for the three of
Everyone
us.
just goes into the town cactus and just starts peeing on it.
Gotta water that
Yep.
little bastard.
I think it's overwatered.
It's very ripe.
Sorry, I gotta go. I haven't set up my standing desk yet.
Excuse me, I gotta go water the cactus.
I'm gonna use that.
God, just it's our new segue to a fucking
Yeah, you
break.
guys need to go water the cactus.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have to change that. Be
Oh
right
yeah,
back
you should
screen.
just draw like
To just people pissing on
Alone
a lone
cactus.
cactus that's dripping a little bit of yellow, and there's like pool at the bottom, and then there's just like half a roll of toilet paper.
Just a single bloated
Yep.
cactus.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
It's like a water balloon. You could poke it, and then it would start peeing.
You burst at any time.
It's like the Mario Party game where they're blowing up the little inflatables, and like there's two different versions of it.
My first inflation.
Stop it. Sandcastle. There's two different versions of the minigame. One where each person has like their own inflatable and you're trying to pop it. And then there's one where each person can press it as many times as they dare, but it might pop at any point. And then they hand it off.
Oh yeah.
So really it could be like either of those, depending on what morality you fall under, if you're trying to pop the piss cactus or not.
I mean, I feel like it'd be a sacred right.
You know, that would really suck if it like cartoonishly exploded to where like all the spines shot out everywhere, including towards the person that's actively peeing on it.
I
They
mean,
do, and you're covered in needle wounds and
Oh,
urine.
it would get infected.
religion's also pain.
It's true. It's not easy being here in 10 paces.
And then you walk into what is it? The dead man's
Mhm.
walk-in, covered in needles. and,
Everyone
I pop the cactus.
yeah, and then everyone cheers and buys a round.
Yeah.
Joe looked at us really weird when he's like, "Okay, I gotta pee. Where's the bathroom?" And we're like, "It's right over there." And he's like, "There's just a cactus there." Yeah.
Do I just keep
No.
walking or?
Dude, you
No, you
fucking
passed it.
blind? Like, just
There's only one cactus.
Yeah, it's like the only thing outside, man.
why do you think this is where we have the showdowns? So somebody
Maybe a stray bullet catches it and
that would ruin our town. If that cactus dies, we're fucked. Really do got to get a second cactus. Maybe a well. Well, I guess
we can only do that whenever we get our
keep
stuff
that-
set up. But we're almost there, I swears it.
Twitch keeps fucking us. PayPal keeps fucking us. It's uphill from here, or no, downhill from here. We're doing good.
Also, I keep getting stuff that now I have to be really wary because I'm getting a bunch of spam advertisements that are disguising themselves as state documents.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, and it's like one of them was for a $90 workplace compliance poster, and then I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that.
And so I look more into it, and then it's like, this is in no way affiliated with any kind of state or federal government, and I'm like, oh, okay,
It's a scam.
I get it
Yeah.
now.
That is a ceasefire, but Dakota's not here, so keep going. Oh,
I'm
okay.
right here.
I thought you went to the bathroom or something.
No. You guys are just going on.
The
Yeah,
cactus.
No, I'm
But-
good. I'm just trying to figure out the standing desk.
Oh, okay. So that you can hit up the cactus.
Is that an extra eyeball on its cheek, Travis?
No.
On whose cheek?
Like right above where your cursor is.
Right here.
Higher,
By the
like
thumb.
at the yeah, that. I was just curious.
I'm still not sure, because that means something on my drawing's not reading. So
All right. Well, okay. You see how you have the white inside the red for the eyes?
yeah,
Like you got the red ornate and then the white thing. Look down and to the right from it by the thumb of the hand. Is that also an eyeball?
this here, not that.
Yes, that. The thing you were circling.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's cat's head on top. The bottom is dog's head.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, that feels bleachy.
That's
I wanted to make it look very puppety because in my very minimal experience with Bleach, there's one Bankai I know, and it's like a giant bone dragon or something.
Yeah. Also, I'm curious, Aaron. I feel like he's getting close to a certain one. Do you know which one
he's
I'm
a little
thinking
close, yeah.
of? To I can't think of his name. Baldman.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'd call that a
Yeah.
success.
Good job, Travis, for your very limited amount of knowledge.
Yeah, I just based it off of what I knew, which is mostly Naruto.
Well, it's funny that you say that because Dakota's makes me think of Naruto.
Yeah, it's a big frog.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
bound to
That's the
happen.
Toad summon.
And his Shikai is
I like
like
it.
a sword with a retractable
Yeah.
weight.
Oh, that's cool.
And I wanted it to be like a fishing pole, but deliberately a bad one because he sucks at fishing.
And now Froggy rescues him.
And then, yeah, Bankai is a big frog man with weights, and I feel like they would all have their own little horse shit. And I will not tell you what they are because it's not important until the shonen demands.
Wow,
it.
just like Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt like it was very appropriate to just not explain that at all.
Yeah. I think it's cool to have the Mistreak and the ass pull that you can do eventually.
Yeah.
Dope.
Also, big cat, big frog. It just
Yeah.
felt right.
I suppose you guys are gonna be wanting points, huh?
I mean, we can't beat Kyra
That's
this
true.
week.
Kyra's the winner. It's happy birthday, Kyra. Again.
Happy birthday!
Cute fiddlestick.